sure. All right, let's start drafting. Maybe we won't go black-white this time. So, Jesse, this iteration of the modern cube is weird because it seems to, like, push people really strongly towards monocolor decks for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was reading what you were saying on Twitter
Okay.
about that
Yeah,
it was
so
like one or
you're
two
kind of
colors for
caught
everyone.
up. Although, also, it is also the case that our last draft match, we played against 3 blue-white decks, so I don't know what to make of that.
Keep in mind, I know what about half of these cards do. Well, I guess in this pack, more than half.
So we're probably taking a 6-mana Planeswalker here. Chandra Awakened Inferno is incredibly strong. You just +2 her over and over again, and then they lose the game. Even if they kill Chandra, they still lose the game. It's great. Liliana is also very good, but I've drafted so many black decks in this cube, I kind of don't wanna. So I'm kind of leaning towards Chandra.
Is ramp any good in this?
Yeah, because there are 10 signets.
Well, then is Ugin any good?
Yeah, probably.
But you think Chandra's better?
I think Chandra's better, yeah.
Okay, that makes
Ugin
sense.
does keep us open. There are a lot more decks that can cast Ugin in this cube than in a lot of cubes. But I think Chandra's enough more powerful, and I kind of want to draft a red deck. I don't think any of my decks have even had red in them.
What does the +2 do?
Each opponent gets an emblem that deals 1 damage to them every turn.
Oh, geez. Okay, yeah.
So you just +2 twice, and, like, often that's enough to just win you the game if you don't die afterwards. Ironically, I think, or, like, not ironically, but weirdly, I think Nykthos is actually a pretty high pick in this cube. But I don't think it's great.
Interesting.
In
Okay.
red. Cards I'm looking at here.
How good is Pestermite combo?
Awful. Tiki Jiki's the only thing that combos with Pester.
Oh, really? Lame.
Well, I mean, Splinter Twin's banned in Modern, so.
Oh, and it's modern legality. Oh,
Yeah.
that's lame.
It is not my cube, that's for sure. I might take Gideon here. Like, I think a red-white ramp deck could be pretty good, like big Boros. And Gideon's really strong.
Well, if you think you're going to be red-white, then isn't Lightning Helix going to be one of the best cards in your deck?
Dismember's okay, Kat, but I don't actually think Lightning Helix is that awesome. Dismember's okay, but red decks can get spot removal almost more easily than a lot of other decks because, like,
Yeah.
you're not, there's more of it and you're not fighting over it as much. Also, there's, like, white stuff like Cast Out. I kind of like Metamorph here, just because
I was going to say
it
Metamorph.
keeps us pretty open. There's a infinite combo with Heliod in this cube, which I assume is the main reason it's in here. You play Heliod and Walking Ballista. Give Walking Ballista lifelink. You remove a counter to deal 1 damage. It adds Heliod adds a counter, and so on. You just ping him to death. But without a Ballista, I don't want to take Heliod. Oh, Boros Signet. Perfect. Great. All right. We've won the draft. I would love a Wrath of God, too. But there are plenty of...
And Batterskull.
Batterskull would be pretty good. I don't love Batterskull without Stoneforge.
Right, yeah.
Thalia would also be pretty good. I think she's good defensively. I quite like Seasoned Pyromancer, actually. I think this is a really good way to, like, dig through your deck when you're more controlling. Bonfire's okay, too. Don't really like Chromatic Lantern very much. Unless you're a lot of colors and we don't want to be. Ooh, this is interesting. We're not trying to do the Figure of Destiny thing. But Flame Slash is really efficient removal, and Charming Prince is... It just does everything, right? Like...
Well, if we could also take the Colonnade if we want to do a blue splash.
That's true. I found it hard to be 3 colors in this cube for the reasons I sort of outlined in my Twitter thread. So I kind of want to lean away from that when there are other good picks in the pack.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take Flame Slash because we're not committed to white by any means at this point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we only have 1 card that's really good with Prince. I think it's Abbott or Hanger Backwalker. Timely Reinforcements is kind of a joke when there weren't really good aggro decks anyway.
Are there any red-blue combos we can do with Master of Waves? I'm not saying that you should actually take the card, but
I don't think so.
that's like,
Master of Waves is kind of a monocolored card.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Abbott. I think this card's just good early, good late.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now I'd start thinking about maybe taking a land to do a splash. Like Rootbound Crag or something. Spirit of Heliod's okay, but not great. I think I'm just going to take the Crag. I don't think Stirring Wildwood is awesome. Also, we are way less likely to be white than we are to be red. Although, Gideon Ally of Zendikar certainly makes us more likely to be white. It's just, Planeswalker is good. 4-drop Planeswalker is good with Boros Signet. I can't believe Nykthos Wheel. That can't be correct.
So we could take that and do something more like mono red rampy?
Yeah, red... I feel like red doesn't tend to have as many permanents with lots of pips on the battlefield as some other colors, so...
Well, we do have a couple so far, and if we're doing more Planeswalkers...
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather take like a Thunderbreak Regent and just...
Yeah, it's definitely more solid for sure.
That open. Okay. I don't really want another 4-drop. Even though Phyrexian Metamorph is a 3, you just don't want infinite 4-drops. And red cap's medium anyway, so I'm going to take Thalia here. Stupid Thassa's Oracle. What a stupid card to have in a cube. Oh, Quarantine Field Wheel. I don't think this card's terrible. Yeah, alright, that's a pretty good pack one. I could use some fixing lands, we could use some,
What does Quarantine Field do?
It's X Oblivion Ring.
Oh, wow, okay.
I think we take Azorius Signet here. I like Karn Scion of Urza a
Damn,
lot.
that is a strong pack.
But, yeah, it's a strong pack for people who aren't us. It's definitely between Karn and Signet here, but I think given the curve of our deck, a half-color Signet's actually really good for us. Boop. Certainly would have made the Colonnade better, but...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, boy, this is tough.
Oh, boy, yeah.
I think it's Elspeth. There's a chance of Johnny Wheels. And Elspeth is super strong. Elspeth is definitely the more powerful Planeswalker.
Yeah, it's Elspeth.
We don't even have that many 6s yet, so... I mean, Quarantine Field kind of, but... Yeah, we'll take about as much artifact ramp as we can get. We'll even take the mediocre artifact ramp at this point, I think, like Mind Stone and Everflowing Chalice, which is, I think, the most egregious include in the cube.
Are there any wildfire effects?
There is Wildfire. That would also be really good. We had a sweet Wildfire deck a couple days ago. I love casting Wildfire.
In this deck, Phyrexian Manamorph is a 3-mana mana rock.
That is true. It could be a Thunderbreak Regent. It could be their cards. It's probably mostly what it's going to be. So
it's Bolt, right?
I mean, there's a dual land. Our mana's not great, but yeah, you're right.
We can get other lands later.
This is also the worst dual land.
It's a Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt is a powerful Magic card.
I mean, what pick did it go in your rotisserie?
The last one? I don't know. You could look it up.
I think it was definitely top 4. At least the last one that I was in.
Yeah, Sansu, you're right. Like, Lightning Bolt is the pick there. I get nervous about not having lands. Boros Signet does count as a land. Is not to be discounted. A lot of good options here. A Braid is a bonkers card, especially.
I mean, wait. You're actually going to take a removal spell over Sword of Fire and Ice?
We don't have that many creatures.
We can get more creatures.
Especially cheap creatures. I mean, like, a Braid is a really good removal spell, in a cube with 5 swords and 10 signets. Like, a Braid is strong.
But they also won't have Sword of Fire and Ice if we draft the Sword of Fire and Ice.
Oh, Jesse, you sweet summer child. We aren't playing in pod. This is Magic Online.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Okay. My pick personally is drafting the sword and then prioritizing cheap creatures after this.
Yeah. Hopefully Nahiri wheels. I mean, I'll take the sword. I'm not opposed to that. There's your Wildfire, but there's also a Gym Lavamancer and a Phyrexian Revoker, which is also really good.
Yeah, also a strong pack. And
things.
oh, geez.
I think we don't take the Wildfire. I think there's a reasonable chance this wheels.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think we take the Journey to Nowhere either. I think it's
I
Revoker
think-
or Lavamancer. I like Revoker. We don't have any fetches yet. And again, this card's just really underrated and strong.
Yeah, I agree. It's close, I think.
Off-color Signet, I don't think we want. Condemn is alright in this deck. Creator's Claws, too. Gilded Lotus isn't the absolute worst, but it's not the absolute best either.
I think I would take Crater's Claws here.
Yeah, I can see that. We have... What do we have that activates it? Thunderbreak Regent, and that's it? Thunderbreak Regent and Sword of Fire and Ice.
And Gideon.
Yeah, that's true. Both Gideons, actually. Alright, now we have to take this Clifftop Retreat.
I agree.
The Monastery Mentor is really tempting, but we have to be disciplined. Bomat Courier is surprisingly decent. You just get a little stash of cards. I think I like that over Sweltering Suns, although Sweltering Suns is pretty good. But given that we have the sword, I think it's the Courier.
Yeah.
Saheeli Rai, only remotely playable if you literally have the combo with her. Just depressing. Oh wow, nothing wheeled out of this pack. That's disappointing. This was the pack with the Johnny in it, I think, so that's double disappointing. I mean, we'll take the Mirroring Crusader, put it in the sideboard. It'll be good if we play against a mono black deck, you know. Yada yada.
Yeah.
I guess Kitchen Finks is a good sideboard card. It might even be a main deck card if we get good enough fixing. Okay. I like Hero here. I don't
Yes,
think
yes.
Hero's great, especially when we
Yeah.
already have 2 O-rings. Do we want to try this Elspeth? I don't think she's good, but she might be okay. Probably better than Spectral Procession. I'll take her, see what I feel like. Oh, Grim Lavamancer wheeling is great. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's a fair point, Kat. I guess we'll probably main deck Ingot Chewer, given that we don't have any other artifact
Is
removal.
this pack 2 or pack 3?
This is pack 3 that we just opened.
Okay. We're not in the right colors putting Nikki B.
Not remotely. This pack kind of sucks for us.
Yeah.
I think we take...
Can we? Are there lands that I know that 3 colors is difficult, but are there lands that we could possibly pick up later to make Lingering Souls a splash?
I have a hard time imagining it, I guess. I don't want to bet on it, let's say. Especially when we have no fetches so far. I think I like Outpost Siege here. We are a little bit high on 4 drops, although Cast Out
I would take the 2 drop creature because we have the sword.
Karizev? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess Menace is good with sword. I just really like, Phyrexian Arena effects, but
I think that we're gonna have enough stuff to do on 4 and 5.
probably right.
Elspeth?
You mean Elish Norn?
Yes. Elspeth Norn.
I think we take the Mind Stone. I think our 4+ drops are so strong that we just want to ramp as much as we can.
I agree, but I hate passing Elish Norn here.
Yeah, I know. But also remember, aggro's not great in this cube, so like the relative power of Elish Norn is somewhat lower. I mean, she's still good, but if we take in 1 more blue source, we could probably take this to Fairy. But Rekindling Phoenix and Mana Tithe are both great. I think we have to take
Wait,
Mana Tithe.
history? Not history?
History is also good, yeah. It's more of an aggro card, but I feel like we take Mana Tithe. No one's ever been sad to cast.
I guess like if we had more white, I would push for the history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. I don't think we can afford not to take Needle Spires here.
Sounds right.
There's the Walking Ballista if we picked up Heliod, but we didn't. Maybe someone else will live that particular dream. I mean, we could still play Walking Ballista. This card's good. Yeah, I think it's better than Forsake the Worldly here. Why is this in the cube?
What does that card do?
Nothing. I think it's like arguably justifiable in Vintage Cube because you can flashback Ancestral, but you should never play it in a deck without Ancestral.
I take Wall of Omens as a sideboard card against aggro.
Yeah, I agree. All right, these are some real cards. Adonta Vanguard's very good, but I don't think we can take it here. I think we're good enough on ramp that we don't need the Hedron Archive. I like Sarkhan. Just like really go to town on all these planeswalkers.
Yeah, seems on plan with the rest of what we're doing.
Oh, Legion War Boss is a great one. I'm really happy to pick this up.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're gonna have to make a lot of cuts, but I like this card a lot. I think it's probably better than Rabblemaster in Cube. Not 100% sure about that, but yeah, what are we cutting here? Probably Quarantine Field. Like, this card's only starts being really good at 6, and we already have a lot of good high drops. God, still 5 cuts from here. Guess no one's black-white, huh? Kick Faith Fetters against a hypothetical aggro deck.
That's what I was thinking.
Can't really afford to cut many creatures given the sword. Don't really want to cut many planeswalkers either. Maybe the Ingot Chewer isn't great. We do have Revoker, which handles most of the relevant artifacts. We can always side this in. After I talk about not cutting creatures. Despite...
Sorry,
go ahead.
Crater's Claw is probably just a worse removal spell than the other ones. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think we take Elesh Norn.
Yep.
I think... I'm not even sure we play Elesh Norn main board, but I think she is a much better sideboard card than the other one. Well, we could have ended up with 2 free black lands, so maybe we should have taken that Lingering Souls, but Ire Shaman. Ire Shaman's okay, but given that we're already cutting down from 27 playables, I don't think we put it in. Yikes. How do we build this damn deck?
So this is 4 cuts that we're looking at?
Yeah. And I think we play 17 lands because our mana requirements are fairly high.
Thalia is probably worse than the other 3 drops, right?
Yeah, you're right. Is it conceivable that we just say we side in Metamorph if we see a deck with big creatures? Because we don't have that much good stuff to copy.
Well, we don't really want to copy our own 2 drops. Like, it's not something that we play. Yeah, so I guess against aggressive decks, and Metamorph isn't as good.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen that many aggressive decks in this format, to be fair. So maybe that's too aggressively sideboarding. think Ballista's a sort of a 2-drop. Yeah, I think you're right. So now, I think it's probably new Elspeth. I just can't, like, I've never played with this card. Maybe it's great. I just have a hard time imagining that a Planeswalker that you create 4 1/1s with and then it dies is very good. Get out of here. I mean, yeah, she comes back, but what do you get then? 4 more 1/1s. Yeah, and Lavamancer holds a sword too. Not that the 1/1s don't, I guess, but are we on Team Cut Metamorph?
I think I cut Metamorph here just because it's not a very proactive plan.
Yeah. One more cut. I think it might be Elesh Norn. We've got a lot of great stuff to do at high drops. Like, I don't think we can cut a cheap creature here, given that we have only 11 creatures and we want to be able to use this sword.
Yeah, and our mana ramp isn't making multiple mana per card, right? It's only one additional.
Yeah.
Ugh. Elesh Norn feels so powerful, though.
We can side her in.
Well, what do you side her in against? Like, what decks?
With creatures that die to Elesh Norn.
I guess.
Great decks that like go wide, you know. Like,
okay.
I think the best Elesh Norn is the one where you cast it and at least a few creatures die immediately.
Is Bomat Courier really better than the creatures that we're cutting?
I don't know. I think if you don't play out your hand very effectively, it's not great. I could see putting in Thalia or like Ire Shaman over it.
Which one is Ire Shaman?
It flips to let you cast a card for a turn and becomes a 3/2 menace. The menace is good with sword.
Think I would play that over Bomat.
Although Thalia's first strike is also good with sword, and the entering tapped also good with sword. But Ire Shaman's like a 2-for-1, so.
Yeah, we need more stuff to have a game plan early, other than just like hope to hit our high drops.
Yeah. All right. I like this main deck. That's not what I meant to sort by. Okay. Basic leans. Basic ones. So let's see. We have 3 red sources and 4 white sources, because Azorius Signet sources. We actually have a lot less white than we have red, but it's all double color. Or double color or 1-drops are 100% of what our white cards are. So we can't nip the white too much. Magic Online suggests 9 mountains, 6 plains. 6 plains gives us 10 white sources, which is pretty good. 9 mountains gives us 12 red sources, which is pretty good. I feel like we could go up a mountain, down a plains, maybe, if we wanted to.
How many? So I think that we really need red on turn 1, whereas we don't actually need white until turn 4, but we need double white then.
Yeah.
I think I would err on the side of more red.
Okay, so
because
13
you need
red
to...
sources, 9 white sources then. Alright, cool. Let's duel. I will say, like, Big Boros is one of my favorite archetypes in general. I think it's fun because people don't really do it very much. People sort of think that red light has to be aggressive. So people misunderstand what your deck is, and you get to play like these really powerful cards that often don't see that much play, like, you know, Chandra or Inferno Titan, that sort of thing. And like you get a lot of powerful planeswalkers in this deck. This is a mulligan. This is a cute bottom of a mountain.
Oh, right. There's the new mulligan thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
Yeah, I see that. Damn.
Yeah, you're supposed to mulligan probably like 10 to 15% more hands now. If they Manitize this Boros Signet, I'm gonna giggle a little bit. They didn't though, so you'll never hear me giggle.
Oh.
That's it. That was the one chance. So they're doing the Jeskai thing, we decided not to. Just on time, Kari Zev.
Plays around Mana Tithe.
Yeah. What? What's going on? Why is... Oh, I see. Oh, tapping Signet sucks so bad on Magic Online. I must have tapped a Signet for mana 200 times on this program, and I still fuck it up. So they probably think we are red-white aggro with a very bad draw and questionable deck-building decisions right now. If we just rip a 5-drop right now, I'm going to be so excited. No. I'm not that excited. Is there a world where we just flame slash this Selfless Spirit?
I do not think so.
Even though it kind of pressures Elspeth next turn? Yeah, that would have been so sick now. Alright. Bam.
Well, they would need to have a way to deal 3
The thing
additional
is-
damage to Elspeth, which they don't.
Well, the thing is also, though, any other creature they play, if we flame slash it, we're just flame slashing Selfless Spirit because they sacrifice Selfless Spirit to
Right,
So
yeah.
I think we do just kill it here. Our deck doesn't look very impressive right now, although I guess in fairness, neither does theirs. Double blue. Don't like that. Oh, that's fine. I guess we're siding in Ember Caller or whatever it's called. That's not it.
And Metamorph.
Yeah. If this gets Mana Tithe,
Mana
I will
Tithe.
giggle a lot. Hey, Kit. Sword of is blocked by 1/1 soldiers.
Unless they have any creatures with flying, which
That doesn't
they
seem
very
likely
well
out
might.
of a Jeskai deck. For the record, that was more of a chuckle than a giggle, so. Oh god, Kit and Ket are both in the chat again. I'm sorry, I'm going to call both of you by the wrong name constantly. This is like the time when both of my... I can't possibly call you Michaela at this point. That just sounds like a different person. This is like the time I had 2 friends over, and I just could not distinguish between them facially, even though they're fairly different looking people. But they were both kind of like tall, short, brown hair white boys, right?
I'm right here.
And your hair's a little bit lighter,
Oh.
and a little bit longer. And they lark, huh? Probably have to just kill that with Elspeth so they don't start getting sorted. Actually, can we ballista it? No, we cannot. Wait, yes, we can technically. It's probably better to just kill it with Elspeth, though, and have a bigger ballista.
They're probably baiting us so that because they have some kind of burn spell to kill Elspeth, so they 2-for-1 themselves on Elspeth. Probably still worth it though.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Also, when we kill it this way, we get to walking ballista to kill Selfless Spirit.
Oh, but they, yeah.
So these 2 boys' names were Josh and Jules. Wait, also it started with the same letter. Just
Oh, I know them.
yeah, you know them. And
I could definitely see getting them confused.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. And I think their plan is just to attack Elspeth with Selfless Spirit here. I think that's what they're baiting. So eventually I just gave up and started calling them both Jaws. So if I start calling both of you cat, that's why.
Walking Ballista is a strong card, huh?
Yeah. It's not in my queue because I don't want to... Like, I want 2/1s to ever be playable. I spell it Jawls, but... Which is a little funny because neither of them has a W in their name. I guess Jauls would make more sense, but... Or maybe Jaules. Joules? That would be Jules, I guess, which is just one of their names. That's depressing. That's just not very powerful right here.
What does that card do?
Oh, it's so sweet, Jesse.
Oh, wow, that is really sweet.
It's
Too bad it's not going to do
Sarah's
anything.
invitational card. So let's see, we can pump this twice. So what we can actually do here is attack with everything but Walking Ballista, and anything they block with Fallen Shinobi. They're just dead here, aren't they? They block the monkey, they take 4, we just kill them. Yeah, they're just dead. Okay. I guess they aren't just dead. Wait, no, they're still just dead. Because I still can just put 2 counters on this and kill them. Sure, I'll show them 1 extra card in case they have Pact of Life Gain or something.
Wait, Modern Horizons, isn't that the one that came out a while ago?
You're thinking of Modern Masters. Modern Horizons is Time Spiral 3. You would love Modern Horizons.
Oh, sick. I think I did hear about that.
It's just it's like Dominaria was Time Spiral 2 for flavor. Modern Horizons is Time Spiral 2 for mechanics.
Let me look this up.
Like a big bag of classic mechanics remixed in new and interesting ways. Bunch of really sick reprints, and then a bunch of really sick new cards. Some of which moderately broke some formats, but nothing compared to what the standard set did. So whatever.
What's the broken one?
Hogak is one of the really broken ones. Arkham's Astrolabe is warping.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing these cards.
Arkham's Astrolabe is just destroying Pauper. All right, Ingot Chewer comes in. Metamorph comes in. Metamorph, their Revelark. Don't mind if I do. What goes out? Thunderbreak Regent doesn't seem that great if they aren't really
A
casting
1 mana cantrip that fixes your
everything. Yeah.
mana?
Yeah.
What?
It's yeah, it is. Sinao is correct. It is a very
Wait, no,
fun
I
spell
was
to create.
paying attention to Pauper when this came out. I'm pretty sure. When did this set come out?
Last summer, because it was the current set at GP Vegas, and Sarah and I were just jamming cube draft of it constantly.
Yeah, I was. I remember seeing these cards because this is right before my job in Vegas, so I could still pay attention to things that weren't politics.
Yeah. What's our last cut for Ingot Chewer here? Maybe we just don't put it in. We only saw 1 artifact, even though it was a good artifact. It's like that sword's not that scary for us because it doesn't have protection against anything relevant.
Yeah.
And we have cast out for it. Actually,
Wait,
you know what? If we're gonna put in something against sword, we should put in Quarantine Field rather than Ingot Chewer. Because Quarantine Field is.
I mean,
more...
aren't we just gonna tap out for that and it'll get countered probably?
We saw no counter spells from them.
Yeah, true.
Also, cast out has flash, so I still don't know.
I mean, Quarantine Field, but
I still don't know what to cut though. Maybe Ire Shaman? I don't want to go lower on creatures. Yeah, I feel like we just don't put in the extra removal spell. I think this should
Yeah.
be fine. Is there anything else in Modern Horizons that broke formats? I'm not remembering anything off the top of my head. At least they didn't put in the new shitty swords. That would have been just depressing. Although I'm sure they will at some point release a 10-sword modern cube once the cycle's complete.
That will be miserable.
Yeah. Anyway, Modern Horizons a really sick draft format. I enjoyed it quite a bit and got pretty good at it. Not as good as Sarah. Sarah, like, destroyed those queues. But, like, when we were drafting together in Vegas, you know, we were drafting with people who weren't Magic Online grinders. So we would just, like, get in these queues, in these, like, in-person draft queues, and just, like, constantly split the finals, split the finals, split the finals.
What did they tap out? Oh, okay.
Riftwing, Clued Scoot. Makes these planeswalkers a little bit awkward, but also means that we can just, like, put it out and minus it or whatever if we want to. This turn sucks, though. Or, like, Garruk Plus is still just good. Is there a world where we metamorph their Signet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's just so much more likely that metamorphing Cloudskate's going to be good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And we don't even need to ramp to anything. Giver of Ruins, huh? Alright. What are we casting? I don't really want to cast Sarkhan because it just dies. I just like Gideon Plus. And if it gets countered, it gets countered. Seems weird to counter it when they have a Cloudskate resolving anyway. Yeah. There ain't no party like a Gideon party, because a Gideon party is mandatory. Then I guess they bounce Gideon, whatever. It's Liz.
It's me. Hello.
Hello. Alright, come on. There's a clear answer here.
Hello, Michaela.
If they're actually thinking of whether to bounce the Signet, they should not do that. It's a bad play.
I don't think they should. What are they targeting? Okay, yeah. They made the right play. You have chosen wisely. I wish I had cards in our graveyard.
I know. Maybe Grim Lavamancer isn't very good in our deck right now.
We have some spells. Like, it's not...
Yeah,
and it
we don't
kills all
have
their
like
stuff.
we don't have any cantrips. Yeah, but we don't have any way to activate it. Like nothing has gone to our graveyard.
Well, look,
Well.
it's perfect.
Perfect.
What do we do here? I don't really want to, like, not kill anything, but, this Silverblade Paladin is annoying, especially with the Giver of Runes. Maybe we... How about this? What if we metamorph Riftwing Cloudscape, bounce Silverblade Paladin, just to make them spend mana next turn, and... Well, what if
Wait,
we...
won't they just give it protection with
So
Giver?
what if we bolt Giver of Runes first, then
Okay.
metamorph Cloudscape, bounce Silverblade Paladin?
Okay.
I think that's the
Okay, sounds good.
I don't think landing a Planeswalker here does much. And I'm assuming they give this protection from. They give that protection. Huh. That's interesting. And this has protection from white. Okay. So we could potentially Sarkon kill Silverblade or kill Cloudskate and then chump Silverblade, but that doesn't seem great. I think I like Plan A still.
Yeah.
He has a -3. Oh no, you're right. It makes drag. I thought it dealt 4 damage. Must be thinking of a different.
Yeah, I was
Sarkon.
very confused.
In that case, actually, Sarkon minus might have been okay. Although I guess they still attack around it, so it's not great. In that case, we were. Well, no, I guess Sarkoning last turn would also have been very bad.
I have a question.
No reason not to Lava Mance here. What's up, Liz?
Why is Gideon's turn to creature ability at the below the -2?
Because it's his ultimate, quote unquote. I don't know why this has the M12 symbol and not the Rise symbol, but
Because it's the most recent printing.
they don't always do the most recent printing, do they? Maybe they do.
I feel like they usually do.
What symbol is on Cloudscape?
Good question. Time Spiral, so there's no explanation. Wow, I feel like they actually just cast. I guess they can't cast Sweltering Suns here.
They cannot. They do not have the mana.
Alright, we take 4. That's not terrible. We do not take 4. That was unexpected. Alright, which big Planeswalker monstrosity do we cast? I feel like it might just be Elspeth here. We can.
Okay, but how do we... If we cast Elspeth, then they attack Rifts with Riftwing, and unless we chump, then Elspeth goes to 1.
Chumping's not that bad. Chumping feeds our Lavamancer. Chumping,
Okay,
Like,
okay.
we
Oh
can-
yeah, and if we chump, then we can just kill... Okay, that makes sense. Wait, no, chump... Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
Sorry, I forgot that our Riftwing was a copy and not a token.
Yeah. I also, like, at some point we might just be able to cast Sarkon and, like, slam jam with a bunch of Planeswalkers, which would be pretty cool. I don't understand why this doesn't give haste. I mean, I guess I do, because that would be probably too much more powerful for the cost, but...
Yes, that would be a very good card.
I'm still baffled that they didn't attack last turn. What are they afraid of? I guess me using Lavamancer? But, like, I'm gonna use Lavamancer eventually. There's not really a way around that. Yeah, they figured it out. Okay. Jumpa, dumpa, dumpily do. Got another riddle for you. Alright,
Yeah.
get out of here, Silverblade Paladin. We don't like you anymore. Yeah, it would have been really terrible to have this and the other Elspeth in the deck at the same time. I don't think that other Elspeth is good at all. But, you know, gotta shoehorn in the cards where you can. Alright. Make some guises. Do we just Sarkon make a dragon here? I feel like we do.
Well, we should attack first, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Not going to attack with Lavamancer because there are a lot of flash creatures they could have. Oh, or because they're going to Path to Exile my 1-drop with no cards in my graveyard. I feel like that worked out okay for me.
Yes. Very glad they did not path Gideon or something.
Yeah, what a weird decision to make when they know I have Gideon in hand. Yeah, I'm just going to make a Sarkon. Yep, that's enough for them. Boros Super Friends. You love to see it. If you're me, you love to see it. Aw, Luis is no longer on the first screen of trophies, although I guess he's tied with people who are. I'd love to play first. This hand seems really good, so that's super aggressive hand. Is this going to be the fabled just Gideon Anthem? Probably not. Might not be a Gideon at all, although I'm guessing they're taking War Boss here. I would take War Boss here. Unless they have spot removal for it, I guess. In which case they probably take Gideon. Kari Zev. See, this is what I'm talking about, where people just misunderstand what kind of deck you are. They thought we were aggro, and so they thought that Kari Zev was going to be really good for us, whereas in actuality it's just sort of like, it does some initial damage, but it's not crucial.
Trading it for their Thoughtseize and 2 life is totally fine.
Yup. Oh, wow. Aggressive on their part, too. Alright. Let's Warble. Legion Warboss, also pretty sweet putting a counter on Walking Ballista. How about that? Guessing they just have spot removal for Warboss, given that they didn't take it with Thoughtseize. But we got a Goblin token out of the deal. That's not too bad. Alright. Do your worst. Attacking to see if we'll trade, to spare them the spot removal. We will not. Much rather.
What else does that card do other than not block?
You can replay it from the graveyard by exiling a creature card.
Wow.
Yeah,
Creatures are
strong.
way better now than they used to be.
Yeah. That is for true. Well, that's awkward. That makes the War Boss attack pretty bad. Unless we minus Gideon, which we very much could here. We're definitely playing Gideon. The thing is, if we plus Gideon, I guess they aren't really incentivized to attack with Nightveil Spectre. It just gets us. Yeah, exactly. It does seem really sweet, huh? Alright, let's do it. Almost never do this play. We also have a Seasoned Pyromancer in hand, which makes this Gideon emblem also really good. And what are they going to do? Block a 2/2 here with the Walking Ballista with 2 counters on it? I guess the other option here would have been to just pay 4 mana to... So attack with everything. Pay 4 mana to put another counter on Walking Ballista and just kill the Nightveil Spectre, but that's not great. This is not a good block for you, my friend. This is not...
Isn't that the best block he has?
Yeah, I think...
Oh, no, because you just kill it.
Block that they have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn. That... And then,
Walking
oh my
Ballista's
god.
really strong.
And then it goes down and counters, so we mentor it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good.
I really
This
hope
is
we draw a mediocre spell so we can discard it to Seasoned Pyromancer.
no, this shit's over because we just
Yeah, they're probably
like
just conceding here. But
they play a creature, you kill it, you get in. Their guy can't block.
yeah, that's
I
true,
guess
Ket.
that game we were an aggro deck.
Yeah, that was sweet. We didn't see enough of their deck to know how to sideboard, though.
Well,
Actually,
it's
Mirror
not very
Crusader's
good.
good.
And they make bad decisions.
Mirror Crusader is very good against them. I think we can say that with certainty.
If they're playing a 3/2 that can't block for 2 mana, that's probably the kind of deck that Elish Norn is really good against.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, so side in Mirren Crusader Elish Norn, side out like find Thunderbreak Regent again. What were you gonna say, Jesse?
Do you think that they have the kind of deck that Revoker is good against?
Yeah, I guess plausibly not. Not given what we've seen. I mean, they're mono black, which means that like signets are very good for them, but we didn't see any. We didn't see anything that Revoker hits other than the.
I take out Regent because it just, I mean, it bolts them for 3 when they use removal, but it still just dies to removal.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just one of the weaker cards in our deck too. So.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, this hand's perfect, so I guess that's okay.
Oh, damn.
We do need to draw one more land at some point, but we're also on the draw, so, you know.
We are totally fine.
Also, we have a cycler,
Yeah.
and we just drew in one more land, so everything's coming up, Natalie and Jesse. I said F8, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Glint Sleeve Slifeler. I think we let them have their card. I think we offer the trade. Yeah, maybe not.
What does that card do?
It's awful to read. If you untap with it after the first time you attack, you lose a life and draw a card.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I don't think we trade. We have a lot of stuff that can go to the graveyard. It's possible that we didn't want to cast Signet. We just actually wanted to have lightning bolt that and hold up Mana Tithe, but
Yeah, I would have done that.
well, it would have been good. That's okay. I feel like we still Gideon.
Yeah.
Because we can always cast out Liliana. She's just gonna +1 on the 2/2 we make, and then we'll just cast her out next turn. Night Ally Weisenbound. That's good.
Wow, that's good.
Thank you. I need to get someone to make me a token of that for my cube.
I'm sure that could be arranged.
Moiderus Wedcap. That's bad. Don't like that. Do not like how this game has gone so far. And it would have been wildly different if we played better on turn 2. And by we, I mean me.
Yeah, I did not give input on that play, so I'm blameless.
Well, you could have given input, but, you know.
You made your play too fast.
Whatever you say. Alright. I will... Actually... Do I cast this out, or do I just hold up Mana Tithe?
I think you hold up mana.
Yeah, okay. They could -2 her, which would be pretty bad for us, but I think it's more likely that they just zonk our knight again. We are just unimaginably a favorite to win if we ever draw Mirren Crusader, also. Putting Mirren Crusader in a cube where you're motivated to draft monocolor is just a vicious, vicious thing to do. Mirran Crusader, I think, is up there with Everflowing Chalice for most egregious inclusion in this cube. Nighthawk, we can't mana type that.
What's bad about Everflowing Chalice?
Two things are bad about Everflowing Chalice.
This is Magic Online.
One of them is that this is Magic
right.
Online, and it is impossible to cast successfully. Like, half the time you try to cast that spell, alright, this Elesh Norn's gonna
hello.
be very good. Half the time you try to cast Everflowing Chalice, it just enters the battlefield with no counters on it. The other thing is that there are 10 signets in this cube. The absolute last thing it needs... I'm mana typing this so they don't get to attack with it this turn. The absolute last thing this cube needs is another mana rock. But for some reason, they still have both Mind Stone and Everflowing Chalice in. This Elspeth is kind of awkward, but I still think we gotta do it. Because, like, what's the worst that can happen here? I guess they do just kill Elspeth, but they have to not hit us with sword in order to do that. And we get a bunch of 1/1s that become 3/3s once Elesh Norn pops. So, and if they don't kill her, we can potentially just kill whatever gets equipped. Ironically, most of our creatures are white. Even oh, come on! I guess that's one of the benefits of playing black, is you just get to put in a bunch of sweet cards.
It's a removal spell. You think that's a sweet card?
Okay, you get to put in a bunch of removal spells. Happy now? I'm not blocking this
very.
cap because we do have to play towards Elesh Norn.
Don't we have to discard Elesh Norn?
No, this is Light and Shadow.
Oh, that's a different sword. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Alright, we're close to dead. Actually, Elesh Norn doesn't do it here, because we have no way of not taking 2 from this next turn, huh? Yeah, I think we're actually just dead. We don't have a Wrath or anything, so... I'm gonna play it out, because I don't remember enough of what's in our deck to be confident that we're just dead, but... I think we're
We
just
could
dead.
get No, that doesn't work. No, Metamorph might do it, actually.
Inquisition. I guess they see that we have Elesh Norn now, which maybe we were supposed to concede in response. Oh yeah, and they also do just move the sword and then we die. Oops. Yeah, I guess we... No, Condemn doesn't work on a creature equipped with Sword of Light and Shadow. Also, we didn't take the Condemn, apparently. Alright. I feel like Revoker is probably back in, given that.
Yeah.
Or, actually, is Ingot Chewer better than Revoker, given that specifically Sword is the only activated ability we saw?
Yeah, Ingot Chewer seems pretty good, because you can cast it for 5 off of your signets and get a guy.
Yeah. That's probably better than Quarantine Field here.
Yeah, I think so.
Although, I don't know. They don't have, counter magic, and they don't have enchantment removal, so I think Quarantine Field's going to be better. Yeah, definitely it's not Revoker here, but Quarantine Field in...
What about Kitchen Finks? Is Kitchen Finks good here? Because they do have to kill it twice, but I guess doesn't help with Light and Shadow.
I also don't know what we would cut for it.
Yeah.
Maybe we cut Ire Shaman for Kitchen Finks. They're both sort of 2-for-1s, but Kitchen Finks...
And then I put in Revoker for Kari Zev.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Even though Revoker's not great here, I think that is a better card in the abstract. I still need to cut something for this Quarantine Field. Maybe it's Hero of Bladehold? We're going dangerously low on creatures. I don't think so, Kat. Like if we have creatures, we really want them to be creatures that can hold a sword. Taking out Hero puts us low on creatures, but like we're a little bit higher than it looks like because we have Gideon and we have Elspeth, both of which do make creatures. Yeah, I think I like that. Alright. Let's ship. It's a little bit awkward.
Oh, we can't keep this, right?
Yeah,
Can
you're
we?
probably right. With New Mulligan, we probably don't. I might keep it with Old Mulligan, I'm not sure. Alright, this is a better...
Oh, much better.
Do we bottom Needle Spires here? We really don't have a good opportunity to play it.
On turn 3... No, you bottom a mountain. Because it's also your double white.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Probably gonna wait on this Revoker for
Yeah,
a
for
turn or
sure.
two, just in case they play something relevant.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it after the Mind Stone because I would like to be able to cast a spell, or a land off of it. Yeah, you're right, Kat, and also Jesse. I don't think this card's very good. It is in practice going to brick on us as well. I mean, maybe if you have a sword, it's worthwhile, but I just don't. I don't like this. I think it'd be much better served being one of the like just 1/1 non-flyers that takes anything. All right, Abbott first, so that we can play a land off of it. Can't play that. That's a bummer. Oh well. Nightveil Spectre is almost certainly getting the bolt. Yeah, I can't imagine what we would draw that would make us not bolt Nightveil Spectre here.
Could you do something tricky by attacking with Abbott and holding up Bolt?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if... Oh, shit. No, it's fine. It's fine. The thing is, if we do that, and even if they block, like, I don't really want to trade Abbott for Nightveil Spectre anyway.
Okay.
Like, if they had another, like, good creature to bolt, maybe, but I don't really
Yeah.
even want to trade Abbott for Nightveil Spectre and Kitesail Freebooter.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. Fitch and Kinks. Cletus, huh?
What does that card do?
Ugh, it's annoying.
Huh, okay.
It's basically just a bag of stats. Like, it's just good against all of the things. We can block it with Needle Spires, though, so not the end of the world. And if we have to, we can potentially do, like, 2 for 1 ourselves to... Well, not even really 2. Yeah, 2 for 1 ourselves because they get a zombie token to, like... Lava Mance it. I really hope they don't have Sword here. Because I could have played Revoker. I would feel really dumb if they play Sword, and I don't have Revoker up for it. I guess if they go to equip Sword on Kitesail Freebooter, I can... Oh, man. That's annoying. Although now we have Lava Mancer up, which is pretty
Yeah.
good. are they working on? Okay. That's a good thing to Lava Mance. Attack with Kalitas. Don't see the Needle Spires. They saw the Needle
Oh, either that or they're just a weenie.
Spires. Cowards can't block warriors, my friend. A tale as old as time. Alright, I'm gonna crack this Mind Stone. Ooh, cast out's pretty good here. I feel like we just cast out the Kalitas and get Bastion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michelle, we're big Boras tonight. We got so many Planeswalkers. We didn't actually get either of the red-white Planeswalkers, even though we had an opportunity for both of them.
I feel like this is a very Michelle deck.
Yeah. But we're like, we've got 6 mana Elspeth, 6 mana Chandra, the one that makes the emblems, not the one that makes the 2/1s. There it is. I guess they get Kalitas back, gain some life. This isn't like good for us, but it's not the end of the world. We've got Gideon Jura, we've got Sarkon from War of the Spark, we've got 4 mana Gideon, the good Gideon ally of Zendikar. Our deck's sweet. We're drawing very live, but also can't possibly draw a spell that will win us the game here, so. The universe converges to make us go 2-1. We also have Mirran Crusader in our deck right now, which, like, is impossible for them to ever beat. But, nevertheless, they insist on trying. That's not great here. That is really not a great play, I think.
Nah, son. Nah. That
so
wasn't the play, my guy.
You mean last turn? Or like my most recent turn? It gets perfectly blocked by Kitesail Freebooter because it has protection from white, and Needle Spires becomes a white creature. And now they really can't attack. I mean, I guess they could attack, get back Nightveil Spectre, but then if I have any spell that's bad, it's not good against Needle Spires. This is a really funny sort of Light and Shadow no attacks. Actually, I think what we do here is I think we attack Liliana with Abbot of Carol Keep, because if they block, we just get to Lava Mance their Kitesail Freebooter, and if they don't block, Liliana dies.
Okay.
Probably should have attacked last turn also. For this
If he has a removal spell for Lavamancer right here, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But that, they just don't ever see a line that exists. So
Yeah, that was not the right play.
I think we just Mance Liliana here, right?
Yep.
Like, even though our card in hand isn't very valuable, like, they're going to just be able to play out theirs, so.
However, we are losing this race now.
Yeah, and we're losing this race by a lot because they get Kalitas onto the battlefield as soon as they walk
Yeah.
in. Although they have opted not to do that for the past 2 turns, so who knows?
Well, but you had more material on the board
That's
in those turns.
But none of it was good against Kalitas. Except Needle Spires, I guess. I will say, Oblivion X, Nightveil Spectre, I don't think that's right. I mean, I guess it gives them more redundancy for flyers to put the sword on, but I don't like it. Hey! I do like that.
Fucked.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
I
you
like
can't
this.
target the Spectre, though.
That's true. That's a bummer. But just having a Spectre on the battlefield is way better than having a Spectre with a sword attached to it. I wonder if they're supposed to side in Metamorph here. Probably not. Like, their creatures are so mediocre. They're also a lot less aggressive than we initially thought they were, it seems like. I don't know what the Scrap Heap Scrounger's doing in their deck, but... Alright. Nightveil Spectre, fortunately... Oh, Walking Ballista, are you fucking
Oh,
kidding me?
no. No, bullshit.
Oh,
Bullshit.
that's so good.
Oh, bullshit.
They get to kill both my creatures and have enough left for Needle Spires.
Oh, come on.
I mean, yeah, I guess we still don't really have attacks here. Yeah, the universe will not let us 3-0.
Damn.
Where's that Mirran Crusader? We sideboarded so well for this matchup, and we're still losing.
I mean, we still have a lot of life left, and we still have
Yeah.
a lot of very good cards in our deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, they're getting them.
Legion War Boss. They can't cast Legion War Boss. Nightveil Spectre is not that card, although that card does exist, and it is terrifying. Alright, come on. Just do something. It's not the worst here. They could just insta-flip this with Walking Ballista if they wanted to. Okay, Chandra Awakened Inferno is pretty good here.
That is definitely a card.
We don't really
So-
want a -3, I think, because then they just kill it with Walking Ballista. Although, I mean,
Don't they just kill it anyway? If you even if you +2 it, that's 2 from Night Veil, 3 from like they can shoot your guys.
yeah, and then attack us for 1,
2 for
5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. We just
reset the board here.
they can make this guy survive by adding a counter, I guess, is the play.
I think you should have attacked first.
Yeah, you're right. I should have attacked first. I can still attack now for some value. Although, I guess they have Liliana as a blocker, which isn't very good for me if I attack.
What is it?
It's just a
What's the
2/3
flip
life.
condition?
Well, it also flips if another creature dies, but it
Right,
means, like,
so
if I attack with both, they just block here, don't block Grim Lava Man, and
But can they make Liliana flip on their turn at instant speed with Ballista? Is that how it works?
they can now, yeah. They could have done it last turn too, but they elected not
Mm.
to.
If they're playing perfectly, we don't attack.
Yeah, I don't think
So I
we
think-
attack. If they're
yeah.
playing perfectly, we -3. They put a counter on this in response. Then they come into
Yeah.
next turn with 4 counters on it, and we have no.
They could
cards
also
with their
choo-
huge Walking Ballista.
They could also just choose to respond by flipping Liliana.
Yeah. What's up, Cat? It takes 3, but they can put a counter on it at instant speed for 4 mana. On the other hand, yeah, they don't have to shoot next turn. They don't even have to shoot at all. They just attack Chandra dead.
I think maybe we do plus it. Oh.
I mean, if
Plus
they
it
plus
instead.
it, I don't think they can get it below.
Okay, yeah, plus it.
I don't think they can get it below 1 without. I guess the third option is we can just -4 Chandra, killing Walking Ballista, but leaving the rest of their stuff alive. That seems way worse, though, because they just kill our board.
I think plus
I
it.
think we plus. This gives us pretty good outs to do something decent, to like draw another
Yeah.
big powerful spell next turn, and
Yeah, and if we stall out the game enough, then Chandra will just win for us.
yeah, although Liliana makes that less true. Ugh. I felt so confident about this game at various points. I think,
Yeah,
like, the fact that Quarantine Field couldn't kill the Night Veil Spectre is really...
was pretty big. And before that, we were just drawing like shit.
Yeah, we've drawn really badly. Although that Quarantine Field grip was definitely not a bad draw. We've still got cards that can do a lot here. Did we end up putting in Ingot Chewer?
I think we did, yeah.
Because that would be good here. Oh, they can also put another counter on Walking Ballista if they want to. So they can actually kill Chandra without killing Walking Ballista, although they have to spend a mana on it. Yeah, they have to spend 4 mana and bring it down to 2 again. Yeah. Oh, come on.
We are not drawn well this game.
No, we are not.
We should we have no, I guess we don't attack there. We hold up the land on defense.
Well, they also can just kill the land with Walking Ballista.
Oh, right.
Because it's a 2/1. We're at Virtual 4 here. They got our Gideon. Which wouldn't have been great here anyway.
They, regardless of whether they could
Alright, we're dead.
use them, they literally got all the good cards with Night Veil Spectre.
Yeah, they got all the good cards and we got all the lands. Alright, well, we're bound to win this match because we always 2-1. Can't believe we just ripped defeat from the jaws of victory there. It's a sad day when like you face a mono black opponent with a Mirren Crusader in your sideboard and you lose the 2 post board games. I feel like this hand is probably keepable on the draw.
Yeah, I like this.
It's pretty awkward when we draw white cards, but
Can still play Revoker.
any lands are good. Sort of Fire Nice, decent against mountains, although if they're really aggressive, maybe less so. Oh, the mirror match. Okay. Alright, well, Flame Slash is good against Isamaru. Drawing another land, also good. Unfortunately, red-white is the color pair best equipped to deal with the sword, but...
What up, James?
James Dykes is here. James, I'm going to send you a link to the voice chat.
Boros expert James Dykes. Natalie, every single opponent is trying to prove you wrong about playing more than 2 colors, other than the last mono black guy.
Yeah, other than the deck we just played, everyone wants us
Yes,
to play.
other than what we just lost to. Ooh.
Alright, James, in Facebook chat, you should have a link to the video chat. You
The
don't
great
need to-
unfinished
you can see
podcast, Lazy Goblins.
it. I'm so sad you guys never did the last episode. It was a great podcast. I still recommend it to people.
Thank
People
you.
still listen to it, and they're like, oh, that's a great podcast. I think Anna is in chat. I think they listened to it.
I don't know what our listenership was like. I think it was I don't know, like 50 or 100 listens per episode. At least when we were making it.
Mostly Natalie's, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's the fate of all the best podcasts to just like die because the hosts can't find enough time to keep doing it. Johnny Vengeance. That is not great against Phyrexian Revoker. I'll say that.
Nope.
James,
It's
welcome.
the card. It's the card that makes me want to play Boros. The one card.
A Johnny Vengeance?
Yes.
Well, we passed it, so sorry.
Literally one card makes me want to be in this color combination.
I really like Big Boros.
Oh yeah.
I think it's really
I see you.
strong,
I see you have
underrated
lots of the best card type in this cube.
Yeah, that's the thing about Boros, is that there are a lot of good planeswalkers. Please don't kill
But-
our Phyrexian Revoker. Oh, they killed our Phyrexian Revoker.
That's
Lame.
some garbage.
That's what I didn't want them to do.
Lands, artifacts, and planeswalkers. What more do you need?
James, can you see the chat?
I can.
Great.
Hey, Michelle.
And I assume the chat can hear you fine because Michelle is complaining about what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Although she could just be complaining on principle, I don't know. They probably think we're just the weirdest mono red deck ever to exist. Do we just play this face up and equip?
Uh,
I think we do.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean,
Wait.
it blocks one of the tokens.
Wait.
But it doesn't actually beat. It doesn't actually beat Brimaz right now.
That's okay. Oh,
I was
because it
gonna
can't
say-
attack through Brimaz.
I was gonna
That's-
say, cast it face down, and then next turn Megamorph, equip.
Yeah, I don't know. Then it just probably dies to a Johnny. I guess it does 3 damage to him in the meantime, but
Yeah.
they're straight up Abzan. Asvan. Oh, no, it doesn't get blocked by a Johnny. It has Menace.
Yeah, it has menace. It also says per red, so Johnny can't shoot it or tap it,
Yeah,
or you tapped.
now it can get blocked, but...
Yeah. I mean, if we just draw.
Marduk, thank you, Michelle. Still
Well,
not great at the
yeah,
class
but-
names after all these years. What did they... Oh, they just plus one mountain again. That's fine. I mean, it sucks for us, but it's fine. Oh, and this gets a counter because they attack? That blows. This is not a great position.
What game is this?
Game 1.
Okay.
Lava Mancer.
Yeah, but we know we're gonna win the match.
That's true. That's a good point, Jesse. I guess we attack it just straight. Oh no, they can pump this again, huh?
What?
Yeah, we don't have good attacks.
The mana this Ajani is keeping us off of is super relevant. Do we move the sword so that Lava Mancer's more likely to survive and be able to zap Ajani a little bit?
I don't think so. I think we keep it on that guy because we
Menace
want to
is just
threaten.
good against sword, or with
Yeah.
the sword on it.
If he wants to kill Grim Lawmancer with the Johnny, I'm fine with that right now.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Johnny getting to 7 counters is terrifying.
Yeah. Basically, what Grim Lawmancer does anyway is keep the Johnny off 7 counters, so. They've got a pretty good Marduk deck, huh? Okay. Do we bother to show them a planes, or do we just scoop here? Let them sideboard.
I think I think that scooping here is a bit premature.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, are they really going to sideboard that much better knowing that we have white cards?
No, and we could just like draw a not really. I mean, I guess we could -6, but that's not great either. Because it doesn't actually kill them here.
Oh, cool. We're gonna have no lands. That's pretty sweet.
Well, yeah, probably. Let's see what we draw, I guess. So we could Chandra bring a Johnny down to 1, but then we just die. So, yeah.
Right.
On to game 2.
That game was close.
So they're not like super aggressive, but they're oomphy. I like Quarantine Field here, I think.
Yeah, definitely Quarantine.
Do
Definitely
you like Meta?
Elish. I like
yeah,
Elish.
is good.
I like Wall of Omens here.
Yeah, Wall of Omens does block a lot of their stuff.
I don't like Hero Bladehold here.
Yeah, I can see that. Although we can't cut down too much stuff because we have to be able to attack with our own sword.
Sure.
But I think we can. We need one more cut. I mean, Ire Shaman is a medium card.
But it's a creature.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be able to get away with cutting something that's not a creature. Given that most of our deck is either creatures or incredibly powerful planeswalkers or, like, artifact ramp.
Yeah.
And if we cut a creature, I think it's Ire Shaman or Karizev. And I like Ire Shaman a little bit more because Karizev survives a little bit better. They both hold swords equally well.
Yes. I can see cutting Irish Shaman then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other option is Wall of Omens because it doesn't attack, but
Honestly, I don't think that Wall of Omens does that much. We didn't lose to early aggro. I don't put in Wall of Omens.
Okay, that's fair.
Because we really lost to bigger guys and
Yeah.
the Planeswalker.
All right, ship it. This is like the most multicolor deck I've seen in this cube so far. There's,
That's a strong hand.
yeah, I like this. I mean, we need some acceleration, but it'd be really nice if they didn't just slam down in a Johnny on turn 4.
Or if we had Mana Tide
They
for
got
it.
the Sacred Foundry. Bastards. They're probably in a different pot than us, but they're still bastards. I'm going to stick by that. Flame Slash is a nice answer to what's his face?
Brimaz.
Brim-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jesse, I assume you've looked at the Ikoria spoiler.
You what?
I assume you've looked at the Ikoria spoiler.
I have not. I have not paid
Jesse,
attention
it
to Magic
is
at all.
So strange.
I saw that they had to rename a card.
Only a promo version of a card.
Oh, okay. So, they're saying literally Godzilla, like
It's a promo thing. It's,
yeah. Okay.
There is a
I-
canonical name for that card that is not Godzilla.
Oh, I see.
It's just like they took a few of the cards in the set and they're like, we're releasing a special promo version of these that have.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I did.
It's league skins except on cards.
They did
Gotcha.
a
Okay,
phenomenally
makes sense.
bad job of explaining that.
I did look
I feel
at
like
the
we
mechanics.
Don't kill this knowing what their deck is like more than we did before.
Yeah. I did look at the explainer for the different mechanics in the set.
They're
There's
simple.
certainly mechanics.
There are a few cards in the set that I think are genuinely extremely well done, but a lot of them are just like I thought you knew that too much complexity was a bad thing. I get that New World Order is over now, but like,
Yeah, very much over.
I thought you understood in principle that it was
It
possible to
literally-
have too much complexity.
Literally seems like a mechanic that was made for an unset. Like it seems like a good unset mechanic.
It was a good unset mechanic when they put it in the last unset.
Oh, was it literally an unset? Okay.
Not literally, but like
It's close.
it is
it's close
essentially the same
it's
thing
close
as
to
the
host and-
flagship mechanic for the last unset.
Yeah, it's close to host and
Yeah, mutate.
Brimaz? Kimaz of Rimaz? Nope. Mama Jet.
Magma Jet's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind this.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
We're winning this race. You mean the counters, Kat? Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare to keep track of, I think. But they seem to think it'll be fine, so who knows?
I mean, it's fine for online play, but you're just going to see a bunch of.
Is it even fine for online play?
I think it'll be okay for online play. I think.
Yeah. On Arena it just says what the ability is.
Yeah.
And right now everyone's just going to be playing it on Arena, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Great set to release when no one can play Paper Magic.
Yeah. It's the problem is in paper it's going to be rife for.
But like honestly,
Angle
who knows if
shooting
anyone's
at best.
ever going to like draft Ikoria in paper? It might just not happen.
It's true.
Unless someone has a really big family that all plays Magic.
I'd like to read to you a common from Ikoria.
Go ahead.
Card title is Gust of Wind. It is a 3 and a blue for a sorcery. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a creature with flying. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Draw a card.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot of text.
Yeah.
A lot of extra words on that.
Well, it all is very easy if you're playing it on Arena.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you know what a bounce spell is, I
Yeah.
guess it's not that bad. It's
Can I
like-
read? Can I read to you another common from Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths?
Go for it.
Mutual Destruction is a 1 black sorcery. This spell has flash as long as you control a permanent with flash.
Oh, wow.
There's an additional cost to cast this spell: sacrifice a creature, destroy a
Oh,
target
Jesus.
creature.
They're doing the thing that we
Oh,
wanted to do.
wow. Oh, no. Oh, those fuckers. Hey, that's our card. Excuse me. Mr. or Miss Serpents 69678. That's our card.
Are they just gonna -3 here? Kill my guy? Or are they just gonna plus? Plussing is correct. But wow! You know you can use the minus ability and just kill my thing. You know that, right?
Wow. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine. Don't worry
we
about
bolt that dude.
Yeah.
Kazamo.
Wow, they've real fucked up.
They fucked up so bad.
it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Another
come
common,
on!
another common from this set, Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. Solid Footing is an aura for 1 white.
Why do they even have auras in the set when half the cards are creature auras? Whatever. Continue.
It's an aura for 1 white, has flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. As long as enchanted creature has vigilance, it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness.
Oh,
rather
I
than-
saw that one. Yeah. Yeah, someone tagged me with that. It's like, imagine if someone submitted this during GDS.
Baneslayer Angel. I don't like that. I don't like that one little bit.
Come on, land.
Land.
Come on, land.
I guess so.
Wait.
I mean, maybe
Uh,
just Gideon Jura Flame Slash the 2/1 and
Wait, can we Chandra
-5. Does that work?
Yeah, but then they just kill it with Glid Sleep Siphoner.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How do they? Oh, right.
This is
Okay.
not the Chandra that minuses.
Oh,
to
yeah.
X to
Okay.
everything. It has
Yes,
one
yes.
minus that deals X to.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, the Gideon play makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Gideon actually, if they don't do anything else, Gideon actually does have enough juice to kill Baneslayer after this and survive.
Yep.
Gideon's not a bad one.
It's quite a good
I
card.
don't like bringing Chandra down to 1 cat.
More actual text off commons. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with menace. It's text on a common.
I don't see that as that much different from like the Dominaria, like wizards, whatever, that costs less to cast if you control a wizard.
Weren't those uncommons?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. If we're being technical about it. Please stop playing spells. Rude.
That's a good one.
Oh, bullshit.
I mean,
Hilarious.
it doesn't matter. We're still going to be dominating after we play Chandra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're doing just fine.
I'm just mad that we got a tapped land instead of
Yeah.
an untapped one. Like, basically 2 turns in a row.
Yeah, it happens.
And we just plus. Oh, I guess no, we minus. We just killed Brimaz here.
Killer Rounds, absolutely. It's going to be very hard for our opponents to deal with both Planeswalkers with 2 cards.
Yeah.
And then we get to play Elish Norn.
Kablamo. Planeswalkers. Let me teach you how to use that Chandra. Okay,
Oh,
they drew a signet too.
a spell
I guess karma has balanced itself out. I guess we're just zeroing Gideon here, huh?
Yeah.
Like, if they have Path to Exile, they have Path to Exile.
Yeah.
Don't we
zero-
play Elish first?
Do we play Elish now, or do we wait until they... I guess playing Elish is fine here.
Yeah,
Don't be greedy.
Elish does the same thing to their creatures, whether they're on the board or in their hand. So, like, and
I
if
mean,
they...
we actually do deal more damage here if instead of playing Elish Norn, we activate Needle Spires, but that's only for this turn.
You still, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the game should be over now unless
Yeah.
they have, I don't know, an instant speed wrath. And even then,
I don't
Yeah, they
think
have to
Rout
have
is in this
exactly
cube.
settle the wreckage, but I don't even know if that's in the cube.
Settle the Wreckage is in the cube. It doesn't kill Elish Norn in that situation. Yeah, normal Wrath is not good enough here. You're still
Nope.
dead on board in several ways. So
Still the classic DOB.
yeah, Chandra. Once you get 2 Chandra emblems on someone, it's like, all right, buckle up.
whenever I hear Dead on Board, I think of Justin Treadway made a image that was like an opening credit from a film noir, and it said, "Your opponent is dead on board."
I miss Justin existing in a realm other than dogs and climbing.
Yeah.
All right, that went okay. Sort of how we drew it up, I guess.
Yeah, it helped that they can't read their cards.
Yeah, that is accurate. We saw a Signet and a Coalition Relic. Do we want Ingot Chewer? I think probably not. Not for 2. Not when we also have Metamorph and Cast Out and Quarantine Field. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I think we ship it back as is.
Wait. Is Kitchen Finks better than one of our smaller creatures? I feel like we can go slightly higher end in this matchup.
I don't know.
I think Kitchen Finks being harder to cast is kind of bad.
Yeah, and like
Yeah, that's true.
creatures that have menace are good because sword is good. Abbot is just good. Lavamancer helps us like keep their Ajani down and deal with smaller creatures.
Okay. You talked me out of it.
Revoker deals with their artifacts and a Johnny. Temporarily, but still. I mean, maybe Walking Ballista isn't great here.
Wait, is Crater's Claws better than Mana Tithe with all the stuff that we've seen from them?
Too late now.
Okay.
Possibly. Mana Tithe is so good early. This is a keep.
That's a good hand.
I mean, little low on mana, but
Mantide is a little worse on the draw, but
I mean, sometimes it does mean you can trade. You can tithe up a little bit easier.
Okay, so the play here is the card after the next card on top of our deck is going to be a Plains. So we Abbot into the Plains. I guess the third one down. We Abbot into the Plains knowing it'll be there so that we can hit Mana Tithe.
Yeah, great plan.
Thank you. I came up with it myself.
Obviously. I think we just Karizev here.
Yeah.
Karizev
Yeah.
blocks Isamaru. They're just gonna get to Siphoner, but that's okay.
I think in hindsight we probably should have added a Plains and cut a Mountain if we're going to bring in Quarantine Field.
Yeah, maybe true. It's gonna work out fine in this game, but yeah.
Yeah,
If they want to spend a damage to deal with Karizev, I guess that's fine. I
sure.
feel like maybe they didn't realize we can't block Glint Sleeve Siphoner here.
Maybe.
Do we just play... Okay, now that they played that, I think we do just play... Actually, do we play Seasoned Pyromancer and try to draw into lands, or do we play...
I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay. I guess it also blocks Glint Sleeve Siphoner really well. So we're discarding Mana Tithe Abbot here, I think? Or are we discarding War Boss because Brimaz blocks it so well?
I think,
Yeah, Warboss seems pretty bad here.
yeah.
I think Mana Tithe is the other discard.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to have a turn where we're going to be able...
Good.
We're just not going to have a turn where we're going to have open mana
Yeah,
for a while.
I think you're probably right. Also, digging through two cards seems great when we didn't even find a land in those two.
Yeah. Flame Slash is a great draw here, too.
Also true.
A Johnny Vengeance. Oh, that's worse.
Yeah.
That's
Significantly worse.
we were going to Flame Slash, and we're probably going to Quarantine Field.
Yup.
What does that card do?
Aurelia, at the beginning of your upkeep, you can give
Beginning
a
of combat.
creature... At the beginning of combat, you can give a creature
Plus
plus 2, plus
+0,
0.
And it gets trample if it's red and vigilance if it's white.
Ugh.
Yeah,
And
Ugh.
she can target herself too. Also, she has
Ugh.
mentor, so just fuck
Yeah,
out 6 ways to Sunday.
it's real gross. We probably just have to trade our board for Brimez.
I don't think so. I think we chump Brimaz, and this is a bold attack because we just double block this and
Oh,
first
walk
strike
with
it.
Kari Zeb, yeah.
Yeah, I think we chump Brimaz and then kill it with Flame Slash next turn.
Okay. Are we trading Season Pyromancer for Isamaru?
I don't think so because I think we want Seasoned Pyromancer to block the Brimaz token. I think we just take Isamaru.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what order you put these triggered abilities. Serpents.
If we draw a land, are we Quarantine Fielding Aurelia instead of Flame Slashing Brimez?
That might make sense, yeah. It's probably a better use of mana to do that. I think Aurelia is probably more of a threat here. Jumpa Wumpa.
First strike damage. Got him.
That's how First Strike works. You should probably read my cards. That's not a land.
All right. So
wait. Stop.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. I don't think there's anything other than a land we play with Abbott here, but
True.
Right, but we need. There we go.
hey, prowess. All right. This is okay.
We ping with Karza? Might as well, right?
Yeah.
So the benefit of not doing that is so that Isamaru gets a counter next turn if they want to. It makes sense for them to +2/+0 Aurelia. If they do that, Isamaru gets mentored, becomes a 3/3. We can double block Isamaru with Karizev and Seasoned Pyromancer, and they only get to kill one of them. Whereas any other double block, they kill 2 of our creatures. I
Okay.
think that's better than just getting
Okay,
one.
I'm sold. You have convinced me.
Whew. I was worried about
Oh,
that for a second.
Sacred Furniture Tap, thank goodness.
Yeah. That could have been bad. If they went Baneslayer here, I would just curl into a ball and weep.
That would be very sad for us.
I think Seasoned Pyromancer in the graveyard's also decent because eventually we get elementals. They aren't even offering the Isamaru trade.
Yeah. Makes sense. Just don't do anything. Just pass. It's fine. Just pass the turn.
Oh, come on.
Don't cast any spells.
Okay, that's
That's
alright.
not a spell. It's fine.
Does nothing with Revoker. Although,
I think we still quarantine field here.
we're so close to Quarantine Field for 2, though, James.
I know.
Why,
but
yeah, why wouldn't we Gideon here?
Let's see.
'Cause
Gideon only takes 4. Yeah, I kind of like Gideon here,
Okay.
James.
All right.
Um,
And we just trade with these tomorrow?
yeah.
Okay.
Mana Tithe.
You got him. Literally disconnecting from the call if that happens. Well, good night. Doing okay, Ann?
Say hi to Tessa for me, please.
Will do. Tessa? Doing alright? Yeah. Okay. Sort of? Yeah. Oh.
I feel like sort of alright is kind of the best any of us can hope for right now.
Sort of all and right.
Okay, Jesse. Come on. Do something. Do anything.
Sir, your clock, sir. Sir, we have viewers.
Listen, they paid their tickets for all 25 minutes.
Okay, so they Chandra killed everything. Now, if we do rip a land, we're just living the dream.
I mean, even if we don't, we just Revoker it.
No,
right?
even if we don't, we zero Gideon, attack Chandra, and kill the other one.
Oh, right.
Which puts us in a bad spot to Path to Exile, but nothing else. Or Condemn, I guess. Okay.
There we go.
Alright. I was worried we might not 2-1 with this deck.
But that's all you can do in this cube is 2-1, right?
It's true. It's impossible to do anything else.
Did you 2-1 with that bonkers white-black deck last night before I left?
Oh, yeah. We did the last match, the last match today before you showed up. Mostly before Jesse showed up too. Bonk. Do you think they concede to Elspeth? Oh, that's...
Yes, they do.
Well, I guess we won't find out. I guess we should have plussed Gideon first, because the cryptic command this is worse.
Cryptic command?
The thing I said is not true in like 7 different ways.
I was counting up the mana with relic, like, well, maybe.
It's also not true because none of the abilities Gideon does are relevant if he gets bounced with cryptic command.
Fuck off, Natalie.
All right.
Hey, there we
Classic
go.
2-1. All right.